sponsors, of course, are extremely important. But most of all, this show wouldn't happen without the exhibitors around the country that are here. We appreciate your support very much in making this show a success. We're honored to have an impressive national event here, and just like to offer our congratulations on another successful year. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jay. We certainly appreciate the support from the department. Okay, it looks like we're getting ready to dim the lights. We're going to go ahead and introduce all of our outstanding animals that were exhibited here at the American Heritage Show this week. And with that, we're going to start with our junior champions.
You guys can just, so I can just get them coming in.
And then we'll introduce our grand champion cows.
I don't know which side's
We're right
first.
into our
That's what I was trying to figure out.
ear shirt. All right, she's entering over from the left, from my left. She is the winning summer yearling. Her name is Paragon Acres TSV Kinetic. She is owned and bred by Adam Buckenmeyer from Paragon Acres Farm in Alexander, New York. Adam is on the halter himself. Because this is just a summer yearling, she doesn't have a very lengthy show record, but she has a strong one, as she was the junior champion, airshirt of our premier national
Dude, what are you
show
doing?
earlier this week on Monday. Her dam is Shamrock Hills with Cutie Pie, excellent 90, and she's sired by Elvira TriStar Burnett PT. She was also the reserve junior champion at the New York Spring Carousel Show. And as I mentioned, she just was our champion on Monday at the Premier National Junior Show. Let's have a round of applause for our junior champion airshirt, the summer yearling, Paragon Acres TSV Kinetic, bred by Adam Buckenmeyer. Congratulations. Our next junior champion will be our winning brown Swiss, also a summer yearling. She's entering from the other side of the ring, and that's Top Acres Peppy Wazella. She's owned by Ken May and Peter Dale, Elite Dairy in Copac, New York. She's being led by Tim Peru. Her dam is Top Acres Supreme Wizard ET, scored excellent 92. She was herself an All-American Senior 3-year-old in 2013, and she was the reserve grand champion Brown Swiss at the World Dairy Expo. She's sired by Elvers WNT Chili Pepper. Wazella herself was junior champion at the New York State Fair this year and junior champion at the Ohio Spring Show. Once again, we'll introduce our Brown Swiss Summer Yearling Junior Champion Top Acres Peppy Wazella, exhibited by Elite Dairy Copac, New York. Congratulations. Next, we'll invite in our champion Guernsey. That was a spring yearling.
Excuse me, guys.
Guernsey Prairie Grumpy Shada.
Excuse me, guys.
The spotlight on our champion Guernsey. There she is. She is owned by Beth Ann Clark of Misty Meadows Farm in New Paris, Pennsylvania. She's being led by Beth. She is bred by Scott Wise of Alma, Wisconsin, Guernsey breeder. Her dam is Guernsey 30 Sky Shaley. She herself was a reserve All-American Spring Calf in 2011. And she is sired by Golden Ronald Grumpy. Most recently, Shada was the reserve junior champion Guernsey at the Maryland State Fair. Let's have a round of applause for our junior champion Guernsey. Guernsey Prairie Grumpy Shada, exhibited by Beth Ann Clark. girls team junior champion. She was a fall calf. Her name is Numcrest Black Widow. She is owned by Boyd and Denise Pease and Jason Boyd at Maple Down Farm, Sweet Peaks Holstein, and Susquehanna, Pennsylvania. She's being led by Jason Boyd, and she was bred by the Huntley family of Granville, New York. Her dam is Numcrest Alex Wicked. She's classified Excellent 92 as a 3-year-old, and she was the All New York Senior 2 in 2013. Her sire was Gold Lips Alexander. Most recently, she was 3rd place fall calf at the New York Spring Show. Let's have another round of applause for our champion Holstein, fall calf Numcrest Black Widow. Next in the ring, we'll introduce our junior champion jersey. This was a winter yearling. Steve Hattie Ayatollah Tinkerbell. She is owned by Madison Yeager of Lady Long Years Ranch in Woodbine, Maryland. She is being led by Madison Yeager. She was bred by Joshua Barger. Her dam is Shady Whistler Tish ET, classified grade 87, and she's sired by SC Gold Tusk Paramount Ayatollah ET.
She's going to be again.
She was nominated All-American and named Honorable Mention All-American Canadian in 2013 as a winter calf. And this year, in 2014, as a yearling, she was junior champion at the New York Spring Show and Serene champion here on Monday for the Premier National Junior Show. She was also the class winner and winner here in the class at the Maryland State Fair. She has quite a track record, and that's our winning Jersey Junior Champion, Stephen Ayatollah Tinkerbell, exhibited by Madison Yeager. Congratulations. Next in the ring, we'll welcome our champion, Milking Shorthorn. This is a winning fall calf. Her name is Hardcore Premium Fire Name EXP. She's owned by Frank Diane Borba, Hill Point Partners, and Peter Vale, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. She's being led by Deanna Bendig, and she was bred by Hardcore Farm in New Enterprise, Pennsylvania. Her dam is Springfield Firepower ET, Excellent 92, and she's sired by Springfield Logic Premium ET. Her past winnings include being junior champion at the New York Spring Show. Let's have another round of applause for our winning Milking Shorthorn, the fall calf, Hardcore Premium Fire Name EXP. Congratulations. And last but not least, we'll welcome our champion Red and White, also the fall calf. It's Roland Pugh at Minnie Red ET. She's owned by Cooper Galton of Roland Pugh Farm in Nunde, New York. She's being led by Anthony Little. Her dam is Miss Gladway Moore Crown Red, scored Excellent 90. She's sired by De Martini Attitude Red ET. Her most recent winning, aside from here at the All-American, was Reserve Junior Champion at the New York State Fair earlier this summer. And there, another round of applause for our champion Red and White, winning fall calf, Roland Pugh at Minnie Red ET. Congratulations. Next, we're going to go ahead and introduce our best known and bred entries. Bring those into the ring as well. We'll move right into our best known and bred Ayrshire. She was the winning 4-year-old and was the honorable mention grand champion in the show this week. And she is Garnett Lane Avenger Poinsettia. 1 second, folks. We have a new plan here. We're actually going to judge our junior champion animals first. So if we can have our air shirt with the brakes on, sorry about that. We'll reintroduce her.
Real good,
We're going to go
Donovan.
ahead and bring the lights out, and we're going to have our judges
He broke it.
choose our supreme champion junior heifer.
Now the problem is these lights take a lag time.
I'm getting color correct. The lights are coming on. It's nasty.
Oh, I can't, but it's going to be. Well, they had the other lights on. They didn't throw those back on, did they?
We'll take this moment as our judges are deliberating over our junior champions.
Yeah, no, they had the TV lights on, didn't
We'll
they?
introduce these gentlemen. Our judges for the open shows for the air show was Nathan Thomas from Eagle, Ohio. He's not here to judge our supreme champion pageant, but we would like to recognize his efforts for the air show. Judging the Brown Swiss show was David Springer from Layton, Minnesota. Judging the Guernsey show was Bill Watto from Big Prairie, Ohio, and his associate judge was Ted Hunter. Barclay Phoenix, judge of Hubricks, Ontario, Canada, judged our Christine show. The Jersey show judge was Patrick Conroy in Nolan, Indiana. The Beach Shoreboard judge was Sean Johnson in Leadville, Pennsylvania. And our red wine judge was Jamie Black of Constable, New York. You might find it interesting if you get a little information about how many animals are shown in each of the breeds. The open show, we had 130 air shirts, 195 Marlin Swiss, 163 Guernseys, 280 Holsteins, 219 Jerseys, 115 Milky Shorthorn, and 149 red lights for a total of 1,179 animals shown in the open shows. In our youth show, we had 80 air shirts, 119 brown Swiss, 135 Guernseys, 261 Holsteins, 166 Jerseys, 61 Milky Shorthorn, and 133 red whites for a total of 955 animals that went through the ring on Monday. I think it's worth mentioning too that 2 of those junior champions from Monday show are here as champions in the open show as well. Those folks that judged those shows on Monday for the Air Shirt International Award show was David Springer, who's also here, pulled a double duty this week. Pat Conroy also did judge the Brown Swiss Junior show on Monday. Doug Evans of Georgetown, New York, judged the Guernsey show. Sean Johnson also pulled double duty, judged the Holstein show on Monday. Molly Sloan from Columbus, Wisconsin, judged the Jersey show. And Nathan Thomas judged the Red and White show on Monday. Okay, our judges have finished deliberating over Milky Shorthorn. We're not going to announce it yet. We're going to wait until the end to announce all of our champions. So next we're going to bring in, we'll dim the lights again, and we'll bring in our best known red. And also welcome our air shirt back at the ring at this time. She gets introduced like so.
And now I have no color.
So again, that nurture best friend is the winning 4-year-old and honorable Virgin Grand Champion, and she is Garnett Lane of the Metro Poinsettia. She is owned by Cassie Plummer from Garnett Lane Farm in Havana, Maryland. She's being led by Dr. Collinsworth. She's classified excellent 90. Her dam is Pin Transfer Patches, who's classified very 88, and she's sighted by Hellcrest Avenger ET. She's been fresh since April and has a 3-year-old production record of 20,600 pounds of milk, nearly 800 pounds of fat, and nearly 600 pounds of protein. She has a fairly impressive show record herself. She was the 2014 Reserve Grand Champion in Ayrshire at the Maryland State Fair. And she's been nominated All-American Junior Award in 2010, 2011, 2012, and 2013. And she was honorable mention Junior All-American in 2012. For 3 years running, she was the Grand Champion in the Maryland State Fair Parade Show, and most recently, just champion of the Premier National Junior Show here on Monday. So let's have a big round of applause for our best friend out of Ayrshire, Garnett Lane Adventure Poinsettia. Next, we'll welcome our best red brown Swiss. She was the winning 5-year-old, and her name is Cutting Edge Gretchen E.T. She is owned by Ken May and Peter Vale of Clear Dairy in Milwaukee, New York, and she's being led by Bill Taylor. Gretchen is classified excellent 93. Her dam is Top Acres, Highland Augusto, excellent 90. And she is one of 4 excellent little sisters. Her sire is Fort Legacy Bonanza. She has an impressive show record right here at the All-American. She was Grand Champion last year here, and also Grand Champion at World Dairy Expo last year. This year, she was first place 5-year-old at the New York State Fair. And in her younger life, as she was reserve intermediate champion as a 2-year-old and reserve All-American as a 2-year-old. She's been fresh since June of this year, and her 4-year-old production record is 24,000 pounds of milk, more than 1,000 pounds of fat, and almost 900 pounds of protein. Let's have a big round of applause for our best underbred brown Swiss, Cutting Edge Gretchen E.T. Next, we'll welcome in the ring our best underbred Guernsey. She was the winning senior 3-year-old, Millborn Hillpoint S. Fiesta E.T. She is owned by Corey Miller, Mike Hillenbrand, and Peter Vale of Millborn Farms. She is also owned and bred by Corey Miller. She was also our Grand Champion as well, so we'll get to see her again for the selection of Supreme Champion. She's being led by Tim Kuhn. She's classified excellent 91. They are from Granby, Connecticut, the Millers. Her dam is Millborn Tiller Fancy, scored excellent 92. Her grand dam was excellent 94. She's sired by Colby Crest Luxury Spiker. Her 2-year-old production was nearly 19,000 pounds of milk, 960 pounds of fat, and 770 pounds of protein. She was the 2011 Reserve All-American Fall Calf, 2012 All-American Fall Yearling, 2013 Unanimous All-American Senior 2-year-old. She was Reserve Grand at the All-American last year and at World Dairy Expo last year as well. Let's have a round of applause for our best underbred Guernsey and also our Grand Champion, Millborn Hillpoint S. Fiesta, exhibited by Miller, Brand, and Ada. Next in the ring, welcome our Holstein. She was just named our best friend as the show finished up. She's a 4-year-old. Her name is Wendy Noel Chantilly. She's owned by James and Never Met, Wendy Noel Holsteins in Mercersburg, Pennsylvania, and she's being led by Justin Burdett. classified excellent 94. Her dam is Winnie Oldview Cass PT, and she's sired by Classic Big Time PT. She was just freshened in July. She's been nominated All-American 3 times. She is an 11th generation excellent bred cow bred at Winnie Oldview Farm. Just last year here at the All-American Dairy Show, she was named the Futurity winner at the Pennsylvania Holstein Fall Championship Show, and she was grand champion in that show as well. Let's have a big round of applause for our best known bred Holstein, Winnie Oldview Chantilly. Congratulations. Our next best known bred is our Jersey. That's a senior 3-year-old, also just named Elegance Cosmo Action. She's owned by Ernest Keeper and Terry Packer of South Mountain Jerseys from Boonesboro, Maryland. She is being led by Terry Packer. It's classified classified Mary Bid 89 as a 2-year-old. And her dam is Arethusa Veronica's Comet. She's been All-American and Grand at the Royal Winter Fair. And her grand dam is the famous Veronica cow. She's sired by Forrest Glen Avery Action. And as a 2-year-old production, she made 20,000 pounds of milk, 950 pounds of fat, and 670 pounds of protein. Most recently, she was the Supreme Champion at the Maryland State Fair. And last year, in 2013, she was Reserve All-American and Senior 2-year-old. Let's have a round of applause for our best known bred Jersey, Senior 3-year-old Elliott Cosmo Action. Congratulations. Next in the ring, we welcome our best bred known, Red and White. It was our age cow. She's 7 years old. Ridgedale Runaway Red E.T. She is owned by Cyrus Connor from Ridgedale Farm.
That's not she's up here.
And she has scored excellent 94.
That's her.
Her dam is Ridgedale T. Rahima, excellent 93.
That's her over there.
She's had numerous All-American nominations for her young daughters.
Nobody gonna get it.
I think we need the spotlight on the other side. On the other side of the ring. There we go. There she is. There's our best known bred, and she's being led by Roger Turner. She's sired by Katie Shu, Kite, Advent, and Red. She was fresh in February this year. And some previous winnings include Reserve Senior Champion in 2012. And most recently, she was the first H cow at the New York Spring Show. Let's have a round of applause for our champion Red and White, the H cow Ridgedale Runaway Red E.T. Congratulations. And last but not least is our grand champion and best known bred Shorthorn. She's the winning junior 3-year-old. She is Kuzmar Megadeth Poppy. She's owned by Donna Marjorie Kuslik of Kuslik Cow Company from Batavia, New York. She's being led by Kevin Kuslik. Poppy is scored very vivid 89. Her dam is Spun Gold R Logic Pinstripe PT, and she's sired by Kuzmar Megadeth. Her 2-year-old production record is 18,500 pounds of milk, almost 700 pounds of fat, and 560 pounds of protein. Most recently, she was the first place junior 3-year-old and honorable mention grand champion at the 2014 New York State Fair. As I mentioned, she's also the grand champion of the Booking Shorthorn Show, as well as best bred known by the Kusliks. Let's have a round of applause for our champion for Booking Shorthorn, Kuzmar Megadeth Poppy. Congratulations. Now we'll bring the lights up, and our judges will place our best bred known winner.
Oh,
I'd like to go ahead and start introducing some of our many sponsors. As you know, a show like this doesn't happen without the support of our industry partners. With that, I'll start listing a few folks. If you hear your company or hear your name, please stand up to be recognized. We have a 2-star sponsor that's $7,000 and above, and that is our All-American Dairy Foundation, Bob Heilman. And also the Pennsylvania Dairymen's Association from Palmyra, Pennsylvania. So we want to thank those folks for being these 2-star sponsors. Our 1-star sponsors, we sponsor the range from $5,000 to $6,999. Cargo Animal Nutrition from Shippensburg. And Jerry Zimmerman is here, so you can down the run. Farm Shine newspaper, as you know, that's where our premium list goes from. So we certainly appreciate Derek Krieg and all his staff at the Farm Shine from Brownstown, Pennsylvania. We also want to thank Holstein World from Syracuse, New York. I think Frank Putnam is here somewhere. They do a lot of the broadcasting and are strong supporters. We couldn't do this without all of our partners. We also want to thank Mid-Atlantic Dairy Association and the Pennsylvania Dairy Promotion Program, who put on a Dairy Farmer Appreciation Banquet that we also enjoy during the week. We also want to thank MHEB from Blue Ball and John Harmer, I think is here. John, they are sponsoring Perfect Timing, our Best Red Dinner Champion, and they will get the use of, no kidding, this giant EV trailer over here next to the announcer stand. So that's quite an incentive to breed a better cow, isn't it? We also want to thank Holly Dome and Zartman Farms for AFRA. As you see, you've been able to put your name and address in to win the Holly Dome grain bin that's located over here next to the arena, and so we certainly appreciate their partnership as well. None of this is possible without our sponsors and our industry friends, so we thank you. So it looks like our judges have completed judging our best and bread. So the next thing we'll do is we'll pause on introducing our sponsors, get back to those after we introduce our grand champions. So we'll have our lights dimmed. We'll get the ball rolling here with our grand champion air shirt. And she is the winning senior 2-year-old.
You're gonna have to plug with the light thing now. That's why I've been doing it.
Yeah, there's the lights. And that's Cal LG Lena. She is owned by Craig Walton, Emily Thornburg, and Jim Yeager at Cameron Farm in Walkersville, Maryland. I believe she's being shown by Emily Thornburg.
It's not the same light. It's just changing it.
She has not yet been scored. Her dam is Cal and Norma Calcutta LT. We have her grand dam was born and is a senior 3-year-old. She's sired by a Bernier of Bluetooth Greg ET. She's just been fresh since March, working about 70 pounds a day. Most recently, this summer, she was named the Grand Champion in Supreme at the Iowa State Fair. And she was also Grand Champion air shirt at the Maryland State Fair. Let's have a round of applause for our Grand Champion air shirt, Cal LG Lena, exhibited by Cameron Farm, Walkersville, Maryland. Next entering the ring is our Grand Champion Brown Swiss. She is the 6 and over age cow, Elon Wagner Camden. She is owned by DNA in Cedar Vale, Union Dairy in Hoboken, New York. And she is being led by Morty Shutter. Camden is classified excellent 93. She was bred by D. Cole from New Brunswick and has been fresh since April. Her dam is Elon Cartoon Cara. She's 3 generations of excellent. She's sired by Kenny Swiss Ace Wagner. Her 4-year-old production record, 28,000 pounds of milk, more than 12,000 pounds of fat, more than 1,000 pounds of protein. She was honorable mention All-American 3-year-old. She was grand champion at the Royal Winter Fair in Canada as a 4-year-old. She was also a winner of Very All-American as a 4-year-old. And she has one son in the new generation, genetics. Let's have a round of applause for our grand champion Brown Swiss, Elon Wagner Handel. Congratulations. We've already met our grand champion, Guernsey. She was also our best known bred, so we'll invite her to come back out. She's the senior 3-year-old, and that's Milborn Milboing S. Fiesta ET. Again, owned and bred by Corey Miller, Mike Hillenbrand, and Peter Vale. She lives at Milborn Farm in Granby, Connecticut. So we invite her back, and let's have another round of applause for our grand champion, Guernsey. Milborn Milboing S. Fiesta. Next, we invite our grand champion, Holstein. She was the winning senior 3-year-old, Brokervilla Goldwyn Brooks. She's owned by Ernest Heater, Michael Heath, and Kevin Dobriner. Resides in Ventura, Maryland. She's being led by Davey Diamond. She is scored very, very big. She is sired by Braydale Goldwyn, and her dam is Bobby Hollow, LLB, also classified very good. Her most recent production record is 24,000 pounds of milk, 960 pounds of fat, and 720 pounds of protein. Earlier this month, she was named the 2014 Reserve Intermediate Champion at the Maryland State Fair and was honorable mention grand champion. She was also the Reserve Intermediate Champion at the Maxwell Show in Ontario, Canada. Let's have a round of applause for our grand champion Holstein, Brookvilla Goldwyn Brooks. Congratulations. Next in the ring, we welcome our grand champion in Jersey, also just named about an hour ago. She's the 6 and over age cow. DC Harmony Norma. She is exhibited by Jordan and Jason Thomas of Loudville, New York. She's being led by Jordan Thomas and was bred by Nate Chug in Ogden, Utah. She's classified excellent 95. She's sired by Chug's Farmer Harmony, and her dam is DC Renaissance Nola ET. She has a 4-year-old production record of 19,000 pounds of milk, 950 pounds of fat, and 700 pounds of protein. Most recently, she was the 2014 Grand Champion, Jersey, at the New York State Fair. Let's have a round of applause for our Grand Champion, Jersey, DC Harmony Norma. We've already met our Grand Champion, Yogi Shorthorn. She is Kuzmar Megadeth Bobby. She was also the best bred known by John Marjorie Kuzlik from the Kuzlik Cow Company in Batavia, New York. She's being led again by Kevin Kuzlik. Let's have one more round of applause for our grand champion, best owned bred, Yogi Shorthorn, Kuzmar Megadeth Bobby. Last but certainly not least is our grand champion Red and White. She's entering the ring. She is Miss D. Apple Danielle Red. She is owned by Amanda Kennedy and Chip Savage of Union Bridge, Maryland. She is being led by Chip Savage. Classified excellent 92. Her dam is Miss Delicious Apple Red ET, excellent 92, who is nominated All-American and goes back to the Apple Cow, who is excellent 96. She is sired by Scientific Destry ET. Fresh in June, her 2-year-old record is 26,000 pounds of milk, 1,000 pounds of fat, and 900 pounds of protein. She is also the #1 genomic red cow for type within the red breed. She was nominated All-American Senior 2-year-old last year. She was reserve and champion of the All-American year last year. Let's have a big round of applause for our grand champion red and white, Miss D. Apple Danielle Red. Congratulations. And with that, we'll bring up the house lights, and our judges will get back to work and selecting the
Slop it down
supreme
wide,
champion.
as wide as it goes.
It's a Vanderbilt there.
Yeah, and then just a little less.
We would like to mention that our Supreme Champion heifer is sponsored by XTO Energy. We, Jeremy Ivy Berries, there he is, Jeremy, fellow Western Pennsylvania. Our Supreme Champion Red female is sponsored by NATV, and I believe it's John. Yes, there's John again. Again, we're getting the use of these trailer, the EV trailer. The Supreme Champion cow is sponsored by Cargill Animal Nutrition. We met Jared Zimmerman as well. Let's have a round of applause for those sponsors. Those are very significant sponsors, and we certainly appreciate that. I'll continue mentioning some other sponsors in our platinum division. Jay Hauser from Pendel Farms from Springfield, Pennsylvania. I'm sure Jay's here. Multi-Med USA, Fort Collins, Colorado. And we thank them for sponsoring our All-American Dairy Show app. Hopefully you all took advantage of that app because it was pretty neat. New Holland Auto Group in Holland, Pennsylvania. I'm sure Jake Spatz is here, but we know that they were very generous with their sponsorship as well. And they'll sponsor the Milkshake Madness contest for one piece. Select Sires from Plain City. Paul Knight is here.
Whoops.
Okay. Gold sponsors, that's $2,000 to $2,999. Ag Choice Farm Credit. Deer Country from Lancaster, PA. I think they may have been involved in coffee and dividends and their service, so I'm pretty sure all these others are really thankful for them. Indicel Corporation from Portland, Maine. Joe Vows from Homer, New York. The Milking Shorthorn Society. Performance Probiotics, LLC from San Antonio, Texas. Pioneer Seeds. Purina Animal Nutrition. Anyone's here from Purina? Sexing Technologies and Transworld Genetics. Warren and Helen Zimmerman from Sidhaven Farm. Our silver sponsors include Animal Profiling International, Alltech Animal Nutrition. Please stand here for anyone representing these companies. And this company, there we go. Apex Valves, Granbury, Texas. Bach Cow Identification Company. Boenger Ingelheim.
Yeah, they have that.
Caravale. Dairy Agenda Today, Endless Mountains Veterinary Center, Genex, Green Meadow Forage, Growmark, Holstein International, the Netherlands, Uber Feeds and Priority IAC, Crawford's Animal Health, Lalaland and Animal Nutrition, Lanco Penland, NASCO, Pennsylvania Farm Bureau, Pennsylvania New Jersey Cattle Association, Quality Seeds, Red Crest, Red and White, Taurus Service, Transover Genetics, Utter Comfort, Virtus Nutrition, We also want to thank the countless volunteers who put in hundreds and hundreds of hours to make this show happen. From the board of directors to the volunteers, to Betsy Musser and her group for putting on the beautiful Supreme Champion pageant. And also, we would be remiss if we didn't mention the farm show staff, Maggie Rigger and the rest of the gang here at the farm show. They can turn these arenas around to the dime, so we appreciate that. And keeping the barns clean and the garbage picked up, and the restrooms are nice. We just really, as exhibitors and as guests here to the show, we're very fortunate to have a crew and a staff here at the farm show complex that keep this facility in tip-top shape.
No one submits it. Yeah. Let her do it. Or don't. One of you do it. Just help her. That zooms if you go. And then if you go back the other way, that makes it wide.
It's very uneven. Better than the red and white over there. Well, at least kind of nice.
Okay, as we're getting our final tallies on our Supreme Champion winners, we're going to do the drawing for the Holly Down Rain Bin. This is the moment everybody's been waiting for. We have Tommy Zartman here to do the drawing. And we'll announce that before we announce our Supreme Champions. We certainly thank the Zartman folks for their generous sponsorships and donations. This is very exciting for us, isn't it? Everybody ready? It's almost exciting as Supreme Champion. Evan Espenshade from Bainbridge, Pennsylvania. He is the winner of the... Is he here? You have to be here to win. He's in school. Well, sorry, Evan. Gotta be here. Hey, you've been saying all week long you gotta be here. How about Dylan Miller from New Florence, Pennsylvania? Is Dylan here? Is he in school too? Dylan Miller. I'm here. Claire Burnett. Claire Burnett from Russellsburg, Pennsylvania. I know she's here. Well, her husband's in the race, exactly. Congratulations, Claire. You won the feed bin. Holly Down feed bin. Okay, folks. It's hard to talk about it again, except for these exhibitors are like, get on with it. Okay, we will. We're gonna get on with it. Let's announce our junior champion, Supreme Champion. Ready for this, folks? The Milking Shorthorn is Bring her on out there, Tiana. Congratulations. This might be unprecedented. Yeah. We're going to have Sean Johnson be judge that show. Give us his reasons. Judge Johnson.
Certainly is an honor to be the one to be able to judge this heifer for a show. Just a heifer that won quite handily, a heifer that has so much style and balance throughout. She's a epitome of just grace and balance through the ring. She's got those straight lines, she's got the perfect combination of strength and daringness, and a heifer that just has the right future and have her here this fall and a great win here for the Junior Supreme Champion. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And that is sponsored by XTO Energy. When we get our photos taken, we'll invite Jeremy Eichenberry to get in the photos. Jeremy, you want to step up there? Get in the photos. XTO is a new sponsor this year. We certainly appreciate their support of the All-American Dairy Show. Okay, folks, we're going to move on into the announcement of our Supreme Champion owned and bred animal. And again, they get the use of the new trailer, and we certainly appreciate the sponsorship by MHTV. And I believe John is here to present that award. The best Supreme owned and bred are jerseys, senior 3-year-old, Elliott Costa Action. Owned and bred, that is junior and Terry Packard, South Mountain Jersey, Greensboro, Maryland. Congratulations. Once again, they get the use of this sweet trailer over here, sponsored by
Just a very exceptional calendar for champion Brendan McCallum, with a tremendous owner. McCallum has a great deal of dairy presence and style, and congratulations.
Thank you, Judge Conroy. All right, folks, get some photos there. We'll probably invite you to come over and stand by the trailer. Start out in front. Again, we thank John for being here from MHTV, and we thank him for the sponsorship and the use of the trailer. Pretty sure Terry and Ernie will really thank them for using the trailer. Champions, all champions must stay for photos. We need group photos of all of our champions. Please don't leave.
Look out!